Welcome back everyone to Ponce's Fathom Hobbies. This is our paint through video getting prepared for Season 2, Episode 3, the Sanctifier Gnomon episode. And we're going to be playing, painting the Star Vampire today. So we've got the Star Vampire and we'll use the reference card for that as well. So you can see this is a quite frightening, detailed looking Star Vampire, and we'll use that red and pinkish color palette for this one. Also, our adventurers are Mary Diaz. We've got her right here. So Mary, she's got the red dress, and you can see that the handgun overhead has the magical book and some dark shoes. Should be quite fun to paint. And also we're going to do Alex Parker. And Alex Parker's got these great socks. Try to do some detailed with this. And he's also has the guns up in the air. Some nice details on his green suit, his shoes, and his white shirt under there with the red tie. So that'll be pretty fun to paint. And we'll get these set up as the reference as well. Yeah, so we'll get right into it. Let's clear this off and jump into it. As you guys know, we like to paint these before the episode that we're going to play. So this is the episode that's coming up next. So let's jump right into it. So first thing, we're going to set up the just get our colors picked out. So we got some red for Mary's dress, a khaki for Alan's suit, and then also the red and black for the Star Vampire. We'll just get our base coats painted down for these. So I usually start with the flesh tones for the figures and just the main coverage, red for her dress and khaki for Alan. And we can kind of see the first round of this. I kept the coats fairly thin to let the shading from the Zenithal Prime come through. You can kind of see that on the Star Vampire. And then also just trying to get the coverage for the legs, the arms, and the face, as well as the dress for Mary. And the same thing with the hands and the face of Alan with his using khaki for his outfit. And then jumping into those, you get the next level of detail. I've got some pinkish tone for the Star Vampire's mouth, and I'll probably hit those with a wash. Then getting Mary's hair, and then just blast it with some undercoat of yellow, and then I'll sort of build it up a bit, and also get a wash on that later. But yeah, really the goal here is to get these tabletop ready, and I really do like using the combination of just get your key base colors down, and then do a couple washes on them to pop out the details, maybe do some dry brush highlights, and then you get it. So then I'm going to hit Alan's white. I'm going to overpaint this a little, and I'll go back and touch the green suit because it's a bit tricky to get the cuffs of the shirt sticking out from his jacket and his collar, so kind of overpainted those a bit. And then hitting the teeth, some of the fangs on the Star Vampire with some white, make those pop out as well. And then we'll go back and do some other colors inside the mouth to kind of chew it up. I'll probably hit that again with another coat of pink because it looks pretty light, and maybe I thinned that a bit too much. But I also kind of wanted to again make the gray tones shine through, and I think it kind of gives it a stringy, kind of ropey look to it. So I think it kind of works. And then after that, I'll hit the black for Alan's hair and the guns, and also get the browns for his shoes, Mary's blue book, Mary's shoes as well, and hit the bases with some color as well. if you want to go back, you can check on all of my Cthulhu Death May Die seasons. I have a painting video for each one, so I kind of do these progressively. I've done the huge, speed paints for, let's say, like the War of the Rings set. I did that 205 figure speed paint, or the Conan by Monolith. Those are big chunks of painting. So if you're interested in seeing those, you can go down and check out our video links down below. And I've got a playlist of all the painting videos there. Now we've got the initial first coat of these guys. We're going to start hitting them with some washes. As you can see, I got the bases painted. I've got pretty much all the main colors on them. And now we're going to go through and hit this. And this will really make the details pop out, especially in the faces and in the folds of the clothing. These washes. I've kept as you notice, I've kept the colors fairly light, so that when the wash comes and darkens it, it will make a good contrast there. You can already see the details on Alan jumping out here. I probably will go and hit his glasses. Maybe I'll make them use a copper for the frames of the glasses, and do that after the wash dries. Kind of dry brush some metallic colors there to make those pop out. Mary as well, I think I want to mute the yellow of her hair, so if I add in a bit of that wash, it's going to kind of give it a dirty blonde kind of look. I know she's kind of a redhead, but I think this works. So kind of give it that detail that'll really make it pop on the board game. And then for the star vampires, I really want to kind of hit all of the weird details inside of the mouth. I think that the wash will definitely make those monstrous, and they really stand out. So I kind of go in there and hit those details as well. And Mary's come up pretty good. Get the facial features there. These sculpts are real nice. So. You can already tell just hitting those a little bit how it's kind of got that, kind of has a disgusting look to it. Once these washes dry up, I'll get these, as I usually do with the Cthulhu Death May Die figures, I will paint these with a gloss acrylic varnish. Clear coat. So, and I like using the gloss for these. I think they are board game pieces, but I also think I kind of like the gloss for these, just because it kind of gives them a bit more of a board game feel. For the Conan figures and for the War of the Rings figures, I did it a mixed. Some of them are gloss, other ones I do with a matte finish. And I think that's just, if you want something more naturalistic looking, like I believe on the War of the Rings figures, I spray them with the matte, like the elves or the dwarves. But then all of these miniature figures, I usually spray them with the gloss acrylic. And I think it really makes them kind of candy coated, so I kind of like that. And it really locks in your colors too. I had seen some people having some problems with gummy painting. I've heard some people having gummy painting. I think that you just I have air conditioning here and I paint these outside, as you can see, but to tell you the truth, these are painted. I'm clear coating these maybe only an hour after I've washed them, just to have the wash dry. So and I've never had any stickiness. They dry pretty clearly. But if you have air conditioning, I think that helps. Otherwise, if you're finding that it's sticky, you might want to let them dry a little longer. And then once these clear and they get nice and candy hard, and yeah, we'll walk through those after the spraying's done. We'll walk through the minis. We can kind of see what we did, and then we'll get on to playing the board game. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. I'm really happy how these turned out, and I think they're perfect for board game play. Let me know your thoughts below. If you like what we're doing here, please like and subscribe, and ring the bell and you can get notified when our next videos pop up. And be sure to look at our other painting videos and check out our gameplay for this Season 9. Thanks for watching as usual, and we'll see you in the game. Bye-bye.